Hello, hello, hello! We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all the social medias and then we'll hop into the game. It is Tuesday, so just Animal Crossing today. Is Discord being weird? Yeah, but we are back. I know I've got, 3 days in a row that I canceled? Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Which is unfortunate, but work on Saturday, because Sunday was a Super Bowl and I worked at the grocery store, work on Saturday was ridiculous. I'm honestly still tired from that. Like, I'm also tired from work today, but I'm honestly still not, like... I'm still tired from Saturday, so... Yeah, but I didn't want to cancel again, so we're back today. We'll see how long to go for, but let's just hop into some Animal Crossing. It's Tuesday, so it's just Animal Crossing, so... Should be... yeah. Game audio a little off, 1 second here. I don't know. Slotty Trantor, February 15th, 3:15 p.m. That's all good. We are Rick. Let's go. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Okay, what do we got going on now? We should have a new villager. Eloise, I think. But have we had her before? We haven't. Oh, so that's an actual new villager. Okay. 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 So we'll have to switch to Samantha later so we can go send a letter to Eloise. But that is awesome. Okay, Carrie moved. Oh, Valentine's, right. Roses they are red, violets they are blue. It's the day of Valentine's, so here's a gifty poo from Maddie. Oh, so that Carrie one was also probably Valentine, wasn't it? Yeah. For some reason I was thinking that was her having moved, but no. 4-ball shirt and snappy print. And these are just my fossils from the museum. This is set an ammonite. And skull of a plesiosaur. And a skull of a stegosaurus. Tom Nook with a tumbleweed. And Queenie moved to Pretoris. Okay, awesome. Shouldn't be anything in my gyroid. Okay. She'll Valentine's all of you, but when will I start receiving some? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we should be good on all that. So let us go and explore our town. Hopefully, Tortimer will be at the Wishing Well today, because he could be going on vacation, because we're already at, like, February 15th, so we're, like, halfway. We're actually over halfway through. I was thinking halfway through the month, because the 15th, but no, it's not. This is February. We're over halfway through the month if we're at the 15th. So, we need to get the whole... Well, if he is there, which logically he should be, that means then I have to be very careful not to cancel streams for a week. Even if I did, you know, have to make sure. Got a week of fossil number 1, tons of fun. Got a week of just going at it. Because we need those chocolates. Oh, and speaking of stuff, we need to pick up a piece of clothing from one of my characters in one of my other towns. I think it's one of the characters in Winnipeg, so, which is the town we're going to be going to first. Because... Oh, because I also need to finish off the island there. Otherwise, it doesn't matter now, because we didn't... This week it doesn't really matter. Hey, Iron Yoshi, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Yeah, because I canceled on Sunday, we weren't able to buy turnips this week, so that doesn't really matter. Hey, Eloise. Name is Rick, yep. What a sad name. What a sad name. Okay. No flat wave today. Couldn't afford it. Oh. Had a moment of, what's a flat wave? And then I'm like, doy. The wave emote of flat. And clearly I'm awake. Oh. No. I think I got there in the end. Hey, Shadow Slayer. I do indeed still play GameCube Animal Crossing here. I am working on 100%ing it. Slowly but surely. You can see my progress and my percentages below me. Started this town and character a little over a year ago. January 1st, 2021. And it's going to take me at least until December 24th, 2022 to finish, so almost 2 years that it'll take me. Well, at least. Could take me longer, that's the current minimum. It's currently the soonest I can finish it, but it might take longer. You're still playing Skyrim? Nice, nice. How's Skyrim treating you? Sneaking around. I'm not sneaking around. If I was being sneaky, you wouldn't see me, Maddie. I can be very, very sneaky. Oh, what's going on? Oh, you want my Ammonite? Sure. I'm okay with that. Even if you said no. It's a fair trade, I suppose. I mean, I don't really care. That's no money rock, but this one could be. Matt, I'm going to need to thank you. No, not the money rock either. Okay. Onwards and forwards we go. How many villagers are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Good to be aware of that. Might end up being important. Might not. You never know. Okay. Playing Assassin. His hands commit death wherever he goes. Looking forward to playing the Dawnguard DLC. Turning into an alpha vampire because why not? I mean, you know, if you want to turn into an alpha vampire, you know what they say. I don't know what they say. I don't know. I don't really know what an alpha vampire... I know what a vampire is. Although I don't necessarily know what a vampire is in Skyrim, because I suppose different series do different things with vampires. I can imagine what a vampire probably is in that game, as I assume it follows a lot of the standard tropes, but... just out of curiosity... Turnip prices. That's a really good turnip price there. Like, it's no price spike, but it's for, like, a non-price spike price. That is a very good price. To become an alpha vampire, you must drink the blood of an alpha vampire. That is definitely how it works. Okay, the only thing I know of that has... Well... I know Supernatural had a vampire alpha, but that was the original vampire was the alpha, so that was just, there was just one of them. It wasn't like a thing somebody could become. That's the only place where that term really has any not relevance. Like, it's the only thing where I'm, like, familiarity for me, I guess. But one day I'll probably play Skyrim, and then I will learn firsthand all about that sort of thing. I do have one of the Elder Scrolls games, Oblivion, I think. I think it's Oblivion that I have. So, in theory, eventually I'll work my way through the series. You know, along with all the 5 billion other series, I'll eventually work my way through. Okay. Fossil number 2. How about you? Or does he bite you for you to turn? I'm not really supposed to get vampirism from the dude who offers. Well, in traditional vampire lore, and a lot of stuff ignores this, but a traditional vampire, because a lot of stuff just does vampire bites you, and then you become a vampire. But in traditional vampire lore, the vampire drinks your blood, and you drink the vampire's blood. It has to go both ways in order for you to turn into a vampire. But a lot of stuff kind of ignores that. So yeah. Don't know, so I don't know which way... Cloud's not in. Don't know which way Skyrim goes on that. That is... Skyrim is not yet one of my areas of expertise. Ooh, glowing spot. 1,000 bells. Ooh, about 40,000. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And then, and then, and then. Ooh, there's a... Almost didn't see that weed there. It was being all tricksy and hiding from me. No, not the money rock, which is good. I was not in a good position. Ooh, another weed. Is Cody around? Fossil number 3, just for me. And then Skyrim, in order to turn to a werewolf, you have to participate in a ritual for the companion's quest line. Guide you to an underground ritual place, and then they fill the stone bowl thing with the blood of one of their fellow companions who's a werewolf to drink that blood. Interesting. For traditional werewolf lore, as far as I know, that is just the werewolf biting person, but that I'm not as well versed on werewolf lore as I am on vampire lore, in part because I was gonna say I've never written any thing with werewolves, and that's not true. I've definitely written more stuff with vampires than I have with werewolves. I actually one time did write a detective story where the detective was a werewolf. Okay. Any goings on? Katrina on the 17th. Where's my mouse? Today is what, the 15th, and today is Tuesday, so that'll be Thursday. We have 2 visitors, Katrina here and Red in Pretoris. Good to know. Detective Werewolf, Telltale's A Wolf Among Us. No, I did not write a Telltale game. Okay. One sec, I just need to... Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's check if there's anything lost. Anything lost? Don't have anything lost, okay. Awesome. And onwards and forwards we go. Hey, Captain. Well, I'll get you to bring me to a different island later. Not this island. Oh, that is no money rock. Notice that Telltale is making a sequel for A Wolf Among Us. Actually, I think I saw something about that as well. I think I remember seeing something about that somewhere. Possibly on the comic book board on GameFAQs, because, in case you didn't know, that's based on like a comic book series, that game, I think. Right? Because that's the last one with Bigby Wolf from the comic book series Fables. You're the only one who wants a Telltale's Batman. Wait, 3? Did they do 2 Batman games? Well, I didn't even know they made two of them. Well, they just made one of them. I never actually played a Telltale game. They look interesting. I've never got around to any of them. Fossil number 4, just one more. They have, interesting. Very, very interesting. Second one evolves more around the Joker. But maybe the second one is actually the one that because I've seen some streamers playing one of them, but if it was the second one that was more around the Joker, that might have been actually the second one that I was watching, because I do remember the one I've watched some streamers play involved the Joker. I might have just forgotten that it was the number 2 then. Ooh, here is one of our snowballs. I haven't seen the other one, but this one's by the museum in case we find the other one. Okay, is Tortimer's here. Awesome. Awesome possum. Okay. Okay, that was a close round. This is just between you and me, but I'm going to be taking an official vacation to this tropical island tomorrow. Oh, the sea turtles. What do they say? Oh, there's a job I need you to do for me. You can help an old tortoise out? Sure. There's a good kid, Rick. Straight and to the point. I like that about you. Or, here's what I want you to do. From tomorrow until the 22nd... Let me just check. So that's next Tuesday. Yeah. That makes sense. And you turn on the lighthouse. Simple as all get out. All you have to do is flip the switch anytime between 6 and 10 p.m. I'll be back the 23rd, so it's a fair responsibility. You know of anyone you can rely on Trantor? Because it may not be a bad idea to cooperate with someone to make sure this thing gets done, huh? If you manage to do it without missing a single day, I'll give everyone help, the special present. Yepper. Just don't forget, Rick. Do you understand the gist of what I want you to do? I got it. Gravy. I'm counting on you, Rick. Don't let an old tortoise down now. The mayor deserves an occasional tropical frolic. That's not asking so much now, is it? No, Bert. Okay, so... How are things? These perfect traps are very low place. Okay, so that means for the next week, so my weekday streams, physically like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and next Monday, will be, in theory, the same times as they normally would be, but it'll be the game I'm working on beating first, and then Animal Crossing after, so that I have Animal Crossing that I'm playing it after, so I can play it past 6 when I need to be turning on the lighthouse. Saturday will be unchanged. I'm already playing that in the evening, so that's fine. Sunday. Sunday I'm going to figure out what I'm doing, but it'll definitely be Animal Crossing in the evening in some form instead of the morning. But I'll figure out what I'm going to do as far as if I'm still doing a Sub Request Sunday stream or not. So what I could do is like start Animal Crossing at like 4, go just a little past 6 to turn on the lighthouse, and then switch to the Sub Request stream after. I could do that for Sunday. We'll see. I'll have to think about that some more. And then, yeah, Monday, like I said, same thing as the other weekdays. And then next Tuesday, what I'll probably just end up doing is just a bit of a later stream, or just starting at the normal time and going longer. I don't know. That's the basic plan. If I have a weekday stream that I would normally where I'm normally feeling like I have to cancel today, what I'll instead try to do is just be like, okay, we'll skip the first bit of the stream and just do Animal Crossing itself later. Something like that. But we need to make sure I do not cancel stream for the next week. No matter what. Well, like, if I'm literally dying, that's an exception, obviously. Or, like, the world comes to an end. Like, obviously there are situations where I will have to cancel. But, like normal, just like, you know, I'm tired, I don't have the energy to stream. No, gotta push through. At least do a short stream so we can turn on the lighthouse for the next week. So we can make progress. Otherwise, it's going to take until at least next February to 100% this game. Telltale's Batman 1, Two-Face becomes a thing in this timeline where Joker plays the lower role in Okay, no, I've definitely seen... That's the first one. I've definitely seen streams of that one. And maybe it's just the Asylum stuff that I'm thinking of that I remember seeing with Joker. Or possibly I've seen streams of both games and just forgot that they were two separate games. That's certainly probable. We all know my memory is just terrible. Okay. Let's go. Wait, did I see? No. Thought I saw like an X here on the edge, but no. Weed. So much weed in this town. Yet no one's smoking it. Okay, oh, there's another weed. We still haven't seen Cody or Claude. Joker and Harley play a bigger role. Yeah, I think I might have watched streams of both of them and just forgot that they were two separate games. That's seeming more and more likely to be the case. Hey, not pro yet. Welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Ooh, we got the Money Rock. Emily, welcome in. How are you doing? How's it going? You're doing fine? Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. To be honest, still think that the ending could be a good setup for Telltale's Batman 3. I mean, we'll see. You know, you never know. I don't know what the ending is, so I couldn't really say, but Kabuki's... That's 3 villagers that are not in right now we haven't seen yet. Beth will do it, but one can dream. Yep, nobody can stop you from dreaming. Except yourself. Okay, well there's somebody in the igloo. Do we think it's... Kabuki, Claude, Cody, or it's all the K, C or K names. It could be any of them. I don't think it's Carrie, just because of the fact that we haven't been by her house, so like, obviously it could be her, but she is the one that makes most sense for us to have not seen yet. Cody, Claude, Kabuki. I'm gonna guess Claude. And survey says Kabuki. I was wrong. Hey, Kabuki. Okay. Oh, well, there's Claude. And Carrie as well, but... That's just Cody that we haven't seen. What's up? Marshmallows. Don't eat the igloos. Understood. Yeah, no. Oh, there's another weed. Hey. Maybe a bit closer to talk. 3 p.m. Yes. I did not oversleep. I've been awake since 2 a.m., Carrie. 2 a.m. I mean, that's not healthy either, but... for different reasons. Nope. I truly am a trustworthy person. I mean, sure, we'll go with that. I also didn't find the 5th fossil. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Fossil number 5. We're alive. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Pumpkin? What about a pumpkin? Oh, the, that spooky paper. Ah, yeah. That's why you're saying pumpkin. Let's mail these letters. Yeah, there's so many things that I'm so used to doing, like, you know, writing the letters to the museum and such. I often don't even, like, really think of what the stationery is. I'm just, you know, quickly putting a letter together for stuff. Sunday after you came home from all the orders for the Super Bowl, you pretty much went straight to bed, and to be perfectly honest, that's the first time in a while you've overslept. I understand that completely. Because, like, as you know, I work, I assume you know, or at least if you don't, then I work at a grocery store, and Saturday was just ridiculously busy. So busy. And yeah, and I can't, yeah, pizza delivery on Sunday itself is going to be even worse. You ever had Jimmy Dean stuffed hash browns? I don't even, like, I know what hash browns are, but I don't know what Jimmy Dean stuffed hash browns are. Also unrelated to that, but look what just arrived today in the mail. Soldering station. Still need to get a few other things, like, you know, the actual batteries, but I'm going to be able to soon replace the save batteries on my Pokemon, well, really any Game Boy games and such. So pretty soon I'll be able to play I'll have a working save battery in Pokemon Gold again. Well, I say again. I got it used and I never had a working save battery since I had it. Say it comes out crispy from the microwave. You tried it yourself? Lies. Oh yeah. What are we doing? We're gonna sell this shirt. You got an air fryer, so you're gonna try that instead. Oh yeah. I'd like to sell this turnip top. 87 bells. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Nook. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay. I think we need to switch to Samantha now. Just to do, like, one thing, and then we'll switch back to Rick. Let's quickly save and quit and switch. Air fryers are just miniature ovens. Change your mind. I don't even really know what air fryers are. Just that a lot of people who have them are obsessed with them. But I mean, that doesn't really tell me much because, you know, a lot of people are obsessed with a lot of things that they own. Jimmy is the name of the person who made a business, named it after himself, and now he makes frozen breakfast items. Okay, good to know. There's a lot of people that make businesses named after themselves. Okay. Tom Nook. Tom Nook. Okay, so now we need to go with Samantha, meet Eloise. And then we can send her a letter, because she's one of the villagers we, you know, had not yet had. Yes. Wow, she just doesn't like anyone's name other than her own, apparently. She criticized Rick for the same thing. Okay. He's also a country singer beforehand. Good to be aware, I suppose. Personally, I like their sausage biscuits. Sausage biscuits. All this talk of food is making me hungry. Oh well, a little over an hour or so probably, and my mom will be dropping off some food for me. Since it is Tuesday. Send. 9 more. Well, 8 more with this one. I just don't remove them from the list until I get a letter back from them. I'll just prepare the next letter for whenever we get the next villager. Yeah, I like to keep one letter from every villager. So we have 160 letters saved here in the post office, which is, of course, the most you can save here in the post office. And then we have 10 each in Slicer's mailbox, Slicer's inventory, Jake's mailbox, Jake's inventory, 9 here in Samantha's inventory, and then we'll get another 9 saved in, well, her mailbox. Well, probably 8 in her mailbox, one in her another one in her inventory, but yeah. Anyway, that should be good. That's all we need to do with her, so we can switch back to Rick. Their sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins aren't bad. I mean, sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins. You know, you have to be pretty bad to get that wrong. Oh, but now, yeah, hungry. Hungry. Some of the breakfast items are not that bad, while theirs are not so great. Yeah. Yes, back to Rick. Okay, so let's head over to Winnipeg, I think. That's where we're going first. Planning on taking a trip, yes. Super excited. Mayhaps the stuffed hash browns. Mayhaps the stuffed hash browns are better off being baked. Mayhaps. Mayhaps indeed. Ooh, my poll on Twitter is done. Running a poll on Twitter asking if Scooby-Doo counts as horror. Got 10 votes. 2 people said yes. 7 people said no. 1 person said only when there's real monsters. And that's all the votes. Nobody voted for show results. So I guess everybody who, you know, cared about the results also had an opinion. Scooby-Doo is not horror. Okay. What about not even when there's real monsters, like in some in a lot of the movies and such? Hey, Cupcakes, you're dying at the gym. Oh no! Please don't die. Nope, not at all. Okay. One from the microwave. They did crunch, but not in the good way. Oh, yeah. See, at least this time with Rover having to think to remember me, it makes a little bit of sense. He hasn't seen me since Friday, but like he's still seen me like 5 billion times, so it still doesn't make that much sense. Isn't there no monsters, just people dressed in like the classic show, and a lot of later shows as well. That's some of the movies as well. That's the way it goes. People dress as monsters. But in a lot of the movies and some of the shows, they do actual monsters. Sometimes they play it where they assume it's just somebody dressed up as a monster, then it turns out to be real. Like, I think there was one where, like, it was zombies, and Fred assumes, oh yeah, it's just like, you know, people in masks, and he tries pulling off the mask, and instead just pulls off the zombie's head. Which is still kind of impressive when you think about it, but yeah. Keeping your best poker face right now. Well, the next cue is belting out. Oh yeah. Okay, what are we doing here now? Well, first let's check. Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed were actual monsters minus the pterodactyl. Like second live full blast singing. Oh yeah. Second live action movie, because I've not actually seen the live action movies. B. Acres. I think we found that, right? No, actually, I don't think we did find that. When was the 11th? No, we didn't find that. We forgot to go back and look for that. Thinking. Okay. We're going to... We'll check the acres here westward and then check the other ones later, but yeah. Yeah, live action. I think the creepiest thing Scooby-Doo saw as a kid was the second live action Scooby-Doo movie, the mech. Oh yeah. Was it a mech? Oh yeah. Live action, which you had more pep while it's working out. You look like you're dead inside. Oh yeah. Like, what am I doing pulling weeds? This is not my main town. Weeds don't matter. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the either of the live action movies. I really should. I'd like to. Just never got around to it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the classic stuff. I've also weirdly... There's Moneybag. I've also seen a lot of the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. That was one that actually did have real ghosts. Oh, this is the... I'm just burying that again and getting trapped in it because why not? Okay, let's see what we got at the dump. A spade shirt and a train car model. Ones with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Matthew Lillard, yeah, and Sarah Michelle Gellar, and how am I blanking on the actress that plays Velma? Skip the ones that... Oh, I didn't even know there were later ones. Yeah. Linda Cardellini, thank you, yes. Because, yeah. Gradually got worse and worse interesting. I mean, I'm me and a completionist, so if I ever do, like, start make my way through them, I'll probably will go through all of them just because of who I am as a person, but yeah. This way. Yeah. Oh right, the Lost and Found is over there in this town ladder. Well, we'll go check about if Gulliver's in town. I was curious if... No, I don't see Tortimore here. Okay. Probably have to... Tortimore will probably only show up for this, for the vacation thing if, you know, for people in their own town, not for visitors. But, you know, it's fine. Yeah, so for anyone who missed it earlier, Tortimore in our main town is going on vacation starting tomorrow. So starting tomorrow, for 7 days straight, so from tomorrow until next Tuesday, I need to turn on the lighthouse every day sometime between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Which means I have to go a full week without canceling stream once. So, fingers crossed that that happens. Like the live action one where they switch bodies. Yeah, I think that was the first one. Well, I haven't seen the movie. I do remember seeing clips of that, and I'm pretty sure that was the first one. Sometimes you feel like Oliver is just purposely washing up on shore, like he just buys another ship purposely has it destroyed just so he can really getting washed. Well, it's not his ships that he's, you know, falling off of, because he always talks, because he's like, you know, a low-rank crew member. That one's Monster Unleashed. Okay, Scooby basically turns into Einstein. Interesting. Okay. Let's actually bring up our Islander stuff. Islanders. Today we should be finishing off Plucky's stuff. Get another Islander complete. And then after that we'll have to wait until either later this month or next month when we create more towns to get more Islanders. The remaining 14 of them. Which may involve a lot of resets upon creating towns. Okay, so let's grab that ranch hutch. And cockroaches. Wow, that cockroach is wily. Water heater, water heater, water heater, water heater. Oh, look at her house. Looks so nice. It's just missing, well, obviously the ranch hutch, and then also, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, one other thing, because there's only one piece of furniture that you've given them that isn't on display, just so that if it comes up in the random dialogue of them giving back a piece of furniture, it's, you know, whichever one isn't currently on display. Okay, Plucky. What's going on? Excellent. Sure. Awesome. So that is complete. And I guess we'll, because we're waiting anyway on, I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna resize that for now. Gotta go on lurk. No longer able to use your hands. No worries. Enjoy the lurk, and thanks again for stopping by. Ooh, 2570 bells. That's not too shabby. It's missing a basement leading to the underground resistance headquarters against Tom Nook. I'm not sure why one of the Islanders would have that, seeing as, like, the Islanders in this game aren't even really aware of Tom Nook. Four out of 18. Too early in the timeline. Calculator. 4 divided by 18 equals 22%. If we were going with decimal places, it would actually be 22.222222222222222222222222222222222222222222. It just keeps going twos forever. But yeah. And percent, obviously. So we're down here on the island. Let's head back. Wait. Did I see a massive fish there? Well, whatever fish I saw there, I scared away, so. Probably wouldn't have been a massive fish though anyway, because it's not raining. No thanks. Onwards we return from whence we came. First to Winnipeg, and then I guess from there back to Trantor. Oh, and host alerts still aren't going through, but in case they're here, thanks to the Astropath and to Not Pro yet for the hosts. Very much appreciated. really annoying that post alerts aren't going through. Other alerts still are, like follow alerts, raid alerts, sub. Well, actually, I don't know for sure on sub alerts. Well, because the last time I got a sub was on my birthday, and that was when host alerts were still working. Think you're the mayor running the town of New Leaf? That is just falsified reality. You're just a puppet for Tom Nook. I am a puppet for no one. Okay. To be fair, I haven't played New Leaf, so, you know. And ho. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Firstly, anything goes on? Katrina. On the 17th. So we're getting 2 Katrina visits on Thursday in both Trantor and Winnipeg. And we're getting Red also on Thursday in Pretoris. Are we going to get a Thursday visitor in Meltork 4 as well? Well, I mean, we'll find out soon enough, I suppose. Anything lost? Nope, nothing lost. Oh, what we do need to check though yet is gyroids in this town, right? Because it was one of these characters that had the thing I need, I think. So let me actually bring up my clothing list already. I think it was one of the ones in this town. Jennifer. Might have been Jennifer. Check items. Nope. I don't think it was Abigail, because that was when I tried first, and I don't think it got anything with her. So then Drake, probably? Yes! There it is. The Fiendish shirt. Oh, look at that. 3 pieces of clothing left. 2 from Gracie, and then 1 from Jingle. And then we'll have all the clothing in the game. Now the Jingle shirt obviously we can't get till December 24th, but the other 2 we could get on any given Gracie visit. Yep, I'm leaving. That's it. Going now? Okay, thanks again for hanging out, Iron Yoshi, and have a good rest of your day. We are moving, we are grooving, this is going well. Today is a good day. Progress is being made. And... yeah. So by the end of today, like, our clothing will have gone up by 1. Our Islanders already went up by 1. We've got the setup so that our villager count will go up by 1 tomorrow. We've got the setup so that as long as I don't mess up, our furniture count will go up by 1 in, like, just over a week. And then, yeah. So we are moving and grooving. Yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need to be really careful not to cancel stream this next week. 'Cause, yeah, I just need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so nobody moved out after that trip. Go put the Fiendish shirt. Actually, what does the Fiendish shirt look like? Why is that Fiendish? Whatever. Let's go put in the basement and then check the mail. What do I have mail now? It's gonna be from the HRA, I think. It's weird that for some reason I sometimes get the random mail from them after I leave and come back. I didn't get it initially. Okay. I don't see what else this would be. Yes, indeed. Okay, then we are going to go and travel to one of my other towns. So let me just give me a moment to swap the memory cards. Okay. And well, we are going to go to Meltork 4 now. And we can find out who our next visitor there is going to be. Yes, very excited. Yep. And if the next visitor there is going to be on Thursday as well, like, I don't know what the odds are, but that would be pretty funny. I guess we'll find out, well, very shortly, since that's where we're headed now. Welcome back. Yeah. Also, thank you for the host earlier. Unfortunately, host alerts aren't working at the moment, so I didn't notice it when it happened. But it's very much appreciated. Okay. Meltork 4. Ooh, I remember the awning as well. Today I'm definitely gonna have to make sure not to stay up very late. Definitely gonna need to. Well, that being said, like Sunday night I got a decent amount of sleep and I was still exhausted all Monday. It's been 5 minutes, Rover. It's been not even. It's not even been 5 minutes. It's been like so little time. You don't even know. Apparently he doesn't know, actually. Silly Rover. Tricks are for kids. Okay. Leaving to go home. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, have a good one. Okay, what are we doing here? First, let's check the message board. Nothing new. Then we check the dump. Stationery. Lacy paper. Excellent, we need some more stationery, and that was a rally shirt. Okay, let's stop by Nooks. Firstly and foremostly, just out of, well, not even foremostly, firstly just out of curiosity. What are you buying turnips for today? 89. finished Sonic Colors DS, but now that you have to decide what game you're going to be playing, now you have to decide what game you're going to be playing on the DS next. On the DS, what are your options? Because there's a lot of DS games. Okay. Any goings on? Nothing to import. Okay, so we're having a sale here. I don't know when it is, and I don't know that I care enough to figure it out, but we'll mark down that there is a sale sometime. Probably not a Sonic game because you completed 2 Sonic games on the DS so far. Oh yeah. Anything lost? Well, some good games on the DS. Obviously, you know, there's just like a ton of Pokemon games on the DS. There's various Mario games, a couple Zelda games, Animal Crossing Wild World, and another ton of games. There's like, what, 2,000 games on the DS or something like ridiculous like that? No Gulliver today. Let's play some of the Pokemon games. The only problem is finding them. Oh yeah. Are they really that hard to find? Interesting. Yeah, because I have on the DS Diamond, Pearl, Black, White, Black 2, White 2. From all of which I bought back in the day when they were new. On Pokemon Conquest, I think as well. It's a DS game as well, isn't it? Or was it 3DS? Actually, it should be on my shelf right behind me. Yeah, it's a DS. Diamond, Pearl, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, Conquest. All my DS games. They're a little off camera. But, well, I kind of just... Well, that was a mistake. Pulling all of them out. Stuff fell over. Okay, I need to stop. You know, Gen 4 and 5 is hard to find a good price for. Load-bearing games. Taking out just like 1 or 2 of them would have been fine. Taking out all of them causes stuff next to on the shelf to just collapse. Now my headphones are caught in my chair. There we go. Really do not want to spend a large amount of money on a DS game. Understandable, yeah. Perfectly understandable. See, I'm the type where it's just like, if I want a game, I'll get the game eventually. Even if I can't afford it now, you know, just, you know, eventually get it. Like, I have, well, my, like, $100+ future purchase list. Top thing, well, top 2 or 3 things on the list aren't video games. But then I have, like, right in a row, I think Kirby's Dream Land 2, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Adventures of Lolo 3, and each of those will be costing me a couple $100. So it's going to be, like, not anytime soon. Well, actually, it might be. Because when I do my taxes and my return, that might even be able to get me all 3 of those. We'll see. Buy a Call of Duty game on the DS. Were there Call of Duty games on the DS? I was not aware. I mean, I may have been aware at some point. I have a terrible memory, as we have mentioned before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't think we have a reason to go to Praetoris, because we already know when the next visitor is going to be in Praetoris, which is Thursday with Red. And otherwise, we don't have terms to sell, so we don't really need to go to Praetoris, so I don't think we're going to bother doing that today. Let's go update our numbers. Yes, our Call of Duty games on the DS. Interesting. I probably knew that at one point, because I'm pretty sure I've looked. Call of Duty is one of those series that I've looked over, like, you know, the complete list of games for. Not recently, so like, but the DS games wouldn't have been recent, so that DS games definitely would have existed whenever I last looked over a listing of Call of Duty games. What are we doing? See my catalog. So I probably just forgotten. So furniture should still be $580, and it is. But hey, next Wednesday it should be going up to $581. Next week Wednesday, not like tomorrow. Next week Wednesday. Wallpaper still $66, as is carpet. Both of those will be staying at that until December 24th. Clothing should be $244. It is $244. Even though I know it's gone up, like, just like actually seeing the number being higher is just that extra wave of, like, you know, feeling like we're progressing nicely. Calculator. 244 divided by 247 equals 99%. So, now just to clarify, so with percentages, I always like round it off to the nearest, you know, percentage. However, let me just check something. Yeah, so in theory, that would mean when we got up to 246 out of 247, it would round up to 100% at that point. However, that's where I'll do the exception, is I won't actually put it as 100% until it's actually at 100%. So, like, normally it's rounding off to the nearest, but once it's 99, it rounds off to 99 until we actually hit the full 100. Just because, you know, just because. See, items should still be 63 and will be until July. Stationary, all 64. Gyroids, all 127. Fossils, all 25. And music is still 35 because we've had another Saturday where I canceled. This Saturday, should not cancel. Cannot cancel. Because this Saturday is part of, you know, this week where we need to be playing every day to turn on the lighthouse. So, if I cancel, like, there better be something seriously wrong. COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3 all got DS entries. Why? Really? Call of Duty. Huh. Because I imagine they were fairly different than the, like, console and computer versions. Yeah. So I went to the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare page, and it's like, this is articles about the fourth installment of the Call of Duty series. For the Nintendo DS version, see Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare with Nintendo DS in brackets. Because, yeah. Yeah. DS version. Its own kind of separate thing. That makes sense. I assume that's the case for all of them that have a DS version, because it's just not going to be a... Yeah, you've seen videos of the DS versions, they are very different. Which does mean eventually I'll have to, you know, go through the DS version separately from the other ones for my, like, you know, beating all the games in the series shtick. But that's for future Eric to worry about. Actually, let's go talk to Cody. We never saw him earlier. Yeah, because Call of Duty is a series I do eventually need to work my way through, because I do own at least 2 Call of Duty games. Possibly more that I've forgotten about. I definitely own Call of Duty Classic on the PS3 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the Wii U. Hey, Cody. I'm looking at a picture of health. You have a very bad idea of what health looks like then, Cody. Okay. You know that we actually got the same amount of entries as the DS in front, you know, it was the same day as the console versions. Interesting. Were the Wii versions of Call of Duty... Yeah, Call of Duty Classic is just Call of Duty 1, yeah, I know. I am aware. I've actually played a good chunk of it off stream. I think I beat the... Because that has 3 campaigns, American, British, and Russian. I think I finished both the American and British ones, but only got partway through the Russian. When I eventually go back to it, I'll, like, start again from the beginning, just because of the fact that, you know... Might as well, but... Yeah. Yeah, going back to the Wii version, though, I think the Wii versions, if I recall correctly, those were also different than the standard versions, because those used motion controls. I know on Wii U, like Black Ops 2 on the Wii U, that was the same as, like, the other versions, but I think the Wii versions did their own thing. Wii version of Call of Duty are the same as Xbox 360 and PS3? Oh, okay, just graphically downgraded motion control. Okay, so it's still the same, like, game, just, yeah, different. So it's just slightly different. So then it's probably not different enough for me to count it as a separate game. But, yeah. That's always the tricky thing with... That can be the tricky thing with video games when they get, like, you know, multiple versions, especially like if they like get like remakes, remasters, reboots, whatever. Like it could definitely be like, does this count as a new game or a different game or the same game or whatever? It's sometimes it's hard to judge. Like say with like Pokemon, I definitely count the like remakes as separate from the original versions and such. Or some stuff it's like, this is close, but it's hard to say. What are we doing now? Doing a round of balloon fight? Doing a round of balloon fight. Call of Duty 3 was one of the launch titles for the Wii, and oh dear, there was force motion controls. Also, they took out the multiplayer. Huh, weird. That's very weird. Okay, balloon fight. Let's see how I do after. Actually, let's just quickly make sure game audio is not out of sync. Yeah, I was a little out of sync. Made the right call. Let's go. Ooh, that was nice and smooth. And gotcha. Loving it. And while there's World of War, I've already seen it was a very buggy port. Oh yeah. Well, this is a very random order for the balloons to be. The balloons are kind of just do really weird pipes. Luckily, this is like the first bonus round, so they're still going slow enough that it doesn't really matter. First bonus round, like, the balloons go slow enough that in order for me to mess up, the balloons have to come out of, like, just really random pipes, and I need to play poorly. Just one of them. You know, I'm still probably gonna get perfect. Gotcha. The rest of the Call of Duties on Wii are perfectly fine. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, Call of Duty isn't a series I'll probably be playing anytime soon. But you never know. Valve since started making a lot more progress, a lot faster on playing through games, and maybe that'll change. But for now, it's just like, oh, there's so many other. At the moment, there's so many series. I have the option of, like, you know, making progress on that I would rather be doing than Call of Duty. At the moment, I'm actually, like, kind of. That's one of the things I'm actually kind of sad about, the fact that I am canceling streams so much as of recent. And also combined with the fact that, like, some of the stuff I'm streaming has just been, like, on the schedule for so long as a result of... Oh, crap. Missed the balloon. As a result of, well, in the case of Blaster Master, the difficulty. In the case of Knights of the Old Republic and Smash Brothers Ultimate, just, like, how much... Well, Knights of the Old Republic, the length of the game. Smash Brothers, the amount of content I'm trying to go through in order to consider it beaten. And such. Just as it's like there's all these games, other games I want to be playing, and it's like, nope, need to be beating these ones first. But hey, we finished off with the classic mode. We beat every character's classic mode in Smash Ultimate last week. Finished with that last Thursday. So then, just World of Light left, and then Smash Bros. Ultimate will be beaten. Fortunately, one of these Call of Duties on Xbox 360. Yeah. And then, Star Fox series we're actually making our way through, because, like, first Star Fox took us 3 streams, but then we beat it. Star Fox 2 we beat in just a single stream. Took us less than an hour. It was not that hard at all. And then this Friday we should be starting on Star Fox 64. See how long that takes us. And then see whether or not I've bought Star Fox Adventures. I don't own yet. It's on the top of one of my future purchase of like my I have future purchase list for stuff that's $100 and more, and then the one that's for less $100. So it's top thing on the list of under $100 list, under $100 list. So see if I end up buying a copy of that before I beat Star Fox 64. Because if I do, then we'll continue on with that right away. Otherwise, if I haven't bought it, then obviously we'll switch to something else as a Friday series after Star Fox 64. But basically, unless I beat Star Fox 64 this Friday, I'll most likely have Star Fox Adventures before I beat it, because I should be buying it should be most likely be able to buy it after my next paycheck, which will be next week, Thursday. But then there's also the question of how long it takes to get here. Also heard some of the games when we have missing campaign missions, so if you really want to do 100% for Call of Duty games, just play on Xbox 360 or PS3. And the thing is, if a version of a game doesn't include something, then 100%ing that version of the game wouldn't include doing that stuff because it's not in the game, right? And it just means that when I finish 100%ing that specific version, well, then it's time to go get a different version to, you know, further 100% to 100% that version as well, I suppose. It's like how I've, like, you know, 100%ed Super Mario World, like the original SNES version, but now still want to go and do the Super Mario Advance 2 Super Mario World version. Well, those games are, like, they have the same levels, but there's some differences in other and such and things. Okay. Phase 13. What, 14? Gotcha. 15. Nice. Another bonus round. Also, if anyone's here for the start of Animal Crossing tomorrow, I should probably be able to remember this, but make sure to remind me that I need to start off with Samantha first. When I play Animal Crossing tomorrow, just make sure the letter from Eloise to Samantha is loaded in first thing. Phase 16. Okay. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. That's not too shabby. That's shabby. That's very shabby. Well, death came for us. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh. Why am I having so much... Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Well, that was 2 deaths now. I'm not even up to phase 20 yet. 2 deaths. I am ashamed of myself. And... yeah. But, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. You make mistakes. You just gotta accept them and move on with life. It is the way of things. So as I said before, we know we'll eventually get this. We just don't know when. Well, that was unfortunate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. Your momentum and movement and such is slightly different when you have just one balloon compared to two. And that often throws me off. So I find it so easy to lose a second balloon after I've lost the first one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If I had two balloons, I would have been fine with that encounter. That would have been a bit higher. We might, if I had two balloons, what probably would have happened is we probably would have hit each other like kind of head on and bounced back, neither of us damaging the other. Because I just had the one balloon. Not quite work out. So I don't really do. I've only been streaming for like an hour and a half, but I think this is where we're gonna call it shorter stream. Because I need to not overdo it because we need to go a full week now without canceling. So I need to be making sure not to be overdoing it, and you know, we made some good progress today, and that's the important thing. So, let us go find somebody to raid and see where we're gonna head over to next. Let's see who is live and who we want to go and raid. I actually have an idea in case if they are still alive, which they might not be. Okay, so we could raid somebody playing Tomb Raider. Or we could raid somebody playing Earthbound. Or we could raid somebody... Oh no, never mind. Oh, that was a different thing. Or we could raid somebody playing... Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those people, so let me know in chat if you have a preference for any of those games I just mentioned. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go on raid, and yeah. And I will be back tomorrow. So my weekday stream should be 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, so tomorrow should be Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, followed by Animal Crossing. Thursday, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, followed by Animal Crossing. Friday, Star Fox 64, followed by Animal Crossing. So yeah, that's the reverse of normal. Animal Crossing second instead of first. Saturday should still be the normal Animal Crossing at 6 p.m. Sunday, still figuring out exactly. We'll be doing Animal Crossing in the evening in some format, but if that just means like... Well, if we maybe start in like afternoon and still can do Sub Request Sunday stream afterwards or something, I don't know. I'll think about it, figure out what I want to do. So Sunday's definitely happening. Still just need to figure out the exact how we want it to happen. Then Monday back to 3 p.m. with Blaster Master followed by Animal Crossing. And next Tuesday we'll see if... Tuesday what I might do is I might just start later. Like start at 5-ish with Animal Crossing. I don't know, we'll see what I do next Tuesday. But that's the schedule-ish for the next week. And yeah. And since nobody has a preference as to who we go and raid, I think, let me just make sure this person doesn't look like they're ending soon. Let me just watch through this ad. Okay. Yep, we are going to go and raid Rainbow Squirrel, a friend of mine, playing some Tomb Raider. She also plays the GameCube Animal Crossing, although I don't know if she's done it in a little while. But, which is also how I know her, from being a fellow GameCube Animal Crossing streamer. But yeah, so we're going to head over there to go and raid her. So copy and paste the raid message if you want to join in. And thanks for everyone for coming out today. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted, you're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me make sure I've copied the raid message, and bye.